Okay, so from close guard, we're going to do what I call my reverse omoplata series. Okay, this came from I had a student that would hit he would hit a pendulum sweep here, and then the guy would pull out his arm, and so then he'd be sitting like this, and a lot of times the guys come in here and then they grip and they hold on to their hand, and then he would be right here and he wouldn't be able to sweep and submit and stuff. So I started figuring out what, because obviously everybody knows, you know, this stuff, or we're coming here and stuff. So I wanted to add to it. So I started figuring out that if he kept rotating reversely, that he would, because, you know, sometimes the omoplata, the regular omoplata, is very hard to finish, where I'm coming up here, catching all that stuff. It's very hard, okay? So what I figured out was if he goes reverse, there's a lot of stuff, okay? So we're going to go and I'm going to go through the details of my version of a reverse omoplata, okay? So my leg runs right here, and it goes where the knee is inside of his leg, okay? This other one is going to come right over the top, and because of the angle, it's very hard to get my legs to run parallel, so I almost always cross my feet, and I'm right here and I'm pinching, okay? Because I'm above his elbow, it's very hard for him to pull his arm out, okay? So let's go over, we'll first go why I came to this, and then what's the benefit to a reverse omoplata, okay? So we're here, okay, so we're right here. So normal omoplata, the guy steps over you, yep, keep going, keep going, keep going, and then he passes you on this side, okay? Somersaults over me, passes my guard. It's very common, it's probably the most common defense to the omoplata series. So by putting yourself reverse, okay, it's going to sweep him. I'm not going to sweep him. The angle's going to sweep him. Okay, so I'm going to go like I'm really doing it. I lock it up here. I take this out and I put myself reverse. Okay, I'm not doing anything. He steps over me and it's going to sweep him. Okay? Okay, so I hit maybe I go off of a pendulum sweep. I come here, this guy rips his arm out. I come here, I'm working, I'm pinching, I'm right here. My hands at this time are not important. They're just here getting ready to go. This guy circles me, steps over, and it sweeps him, okay? Here's where I end up, and then I would finish my straight arm lock. Okay, so one more time. Okay, so I hit my omoplata. I could be just your regular setups, whatever setup you like. And then my detail is to put yourself all the way to the ground on the inside. He steps over you, and it's going to sweep him. Okay? Second part of this, okay? Another common defense to omoplata is to stand up and straighten your arm like this. And as soon as you go omoplata, they rip their arm out. Okay, so this guy, if I was regular omoplata, okay, so I go here, I'm getting ready to finish, I'm working. He stands up, rips his arm out, and pulls out. Okay, it's a very common defense. Now, I hit my angle. Okay, the moment, if he straightens his arm, he's going to get, he cannot straighten his arm because he's going to get arm locked at all. Because I'm at this angle, and I'm almost like a belly down armbar type position right now. So if he straightened his arm, he would get leg locked. I mean, if he were to go and straighten his arm right here, if he were to try to go to stand up, go to try to pull it out, he's going to get straight arm lock. Belly down armbar. Okay? Next part of this, so I hit my move, I go down. Obviously, I have my toe hold. My toe hold is right here, okay? Lock your hands right there. Okay, so he's really tight in here. He's got his arm and he's grabbing it. Okay, so we're going to do a sweep variation. As I'm going to come across here, I'm going to grab this toe, and then I just pull it right across. Here, I come up, And then here's that bicep crush right here. Or I just let it go and I go side control crucifix. So here we go again. I have my overhook. I finish here. I come here. I put myself reverse. I come here. I grab this far ankle. Okay? You can do it with one hand or both hands. I could be here. I could be here. And I pull them across here. I come up. I control right there. A lot of times I let the bicep, I show letting the bicep control go, the bicep lock, because up until advanced no-gi, that's the only place, and pro MMA. Okay, next variation on this series. There's a lot, but this one is kind of back to the beginning of trying to figure out what else what he could do from here, because the guy would lock down, okay, and then he would be right here working, and the problem is, like, if you just go belly down and try to armbar, a lot of times is you end up rolling like this, and then you lose the position, okay. So you go to try to do a belly down armbar, you keep rotating like a gator roll, and then they end up ripping their arm out and coming up and side controlling you. Okay? So the variation is you hit this, you're here, okay? From here, what I do is I go halfway, like if I'm going belly down, right here, and now I'm going to do a front roll. And send them over, and then I can finish. I have to stay tight. I have to stay tight here because I'm staying in a ball. If I get myself elongated at all, I'm going to lose this whole controlling position, okay? So I come here. Look at, I'm just doing it slow so you can see, and then I'm just going to tuck and roll. When I do it for real, I'm not that elongated and sprawled out. I'm very tight in a ball. I'm just doing it so you guys expose so you can see the details.